What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishu Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
51-year-old woman realizes that she was not happy with her successful career, boss babe lifestyle, and wanted a kid, right? And decided to do this. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
I am a 51-year-old single mom who lives at home with my parents, and I'm the happiest I have ever been.
No. What? Come on, you don't want to go to bed?
It wasn't always this way, so stick with me here. After graduating from college, I moved a lot, and often far from home. I spent most of my adult life working as a broadcast journalist. I had a dream career. I worked at CNN's Headline News for 7 years. I've interviewed phenomenal women like Janet Jackson and Misty Copeland. I've lived in New York, Doha, Qatar, and traveled to fabulous cities around the world. From the outside looking in, my life probably looked pretty amazing, and sometimes it was. The reality is more complex. I was often alone, expecting to meet a great guy and start a family. When that didn't happen, I decided at age 43 it was time to freeze my eggs.
Let's not skip over that comment right there. So, 51 years. And she could not, no man was good enough for this woman.
Women.
Let's keep watching.
Then at 46, it was time for IVF, using those eggs and sperm from a sperm bank. You think Bumble is stressful? Try picking sperm. When IVF didn't work, I decided it was time to adopt. I kept telling myself the right baby would find me, but eventually realized leaving Doha could improve my odds of being matched with a baby.
She tried all these different things women do as they reach the end of their fertility, IVF. I hope I said that right. Freezing her eggs, etc. Not always successful. A lot of people don't know that. It's actually very difficult. A lot of women don't realize this until they're at this point.
And that is exactly what happened. Within 8 months of leaving my dream job and moving home to my parents' studio apartment above the garage in Houston with no job lined up, I met my beautiful baby boy, Avery. The journey is not how I planned it, but I wouldn't change a thing.
All right, so there you guys go. We have a woman here who spent her life prioritizing her career and realized that that's not what she truly wanted. And while women today will say these are their own thoughts, they don't realize that in most cases they're conditioned, encouraged, programmed to think this way by the media, right? Social media included, in this gynocentric society. But these are the stories that a lot of younger women could truly benefit from, because for her to quit her job and pursuing her dreams, move in with her parents, I mean, that's drastic, right? She was desperate. And she says she wouldn't change a thing. Okay, let's say that is true. I wonder if she would encourage other women, or most women, to live their life the way she has, which she's now officially a single mother. As always, we're going to check out a few of these comments, see what the people have to say. First comment here says, chasing the bag does not bring happiness. That is facts. This woman drinks a little bit of coffee.
I love everything about coffee. It is one of my favorite things in life.
Another commenter here says, I work in private adoption and this is becoming a more common reality. Family is family. Wow. Wow. This is crazy. And so more women who prioritize their careers, according to this woman who works in private adoption, she says, are coming searching to adopt kids because they can no longer have kids. They've hit that wall far and gone. They're unable to have children. They're probably not married. And it's becoming more and more common. And I think it's just going to become even more and more common. You cannot replace family. You cannot replace the people in your life. Another comment here from another person says, I adopted 5 siblings from foster care. They're growing fast. Adopting is the way to go. I hope you have a husband, lady. I hope you have a man. Because those children who are growing up in a single mother household are at a disadvantage. Fathers are important. In fact, studies show that a single father household raises up kids who are as less likely to go to prison than they would be if they're raised up in a 2-parent household. Another comment here says, sounds like me. Very encouraging. So yeah, she needed that. I'm 40, divorced, probably initiated the divorce herself. No kids. I have a great career. This may be my path. Not every family looks the same. Thank you for sharing. Another chick here says she waited too long. Seemed like she prioritized her career over having a family. Yep. Unfortunately, women have limited time to start a family. I hope everything works out for her and her son. Blessings. I wish the best for her son. Truly do. Another comment here from another woman says, my best girlfriend sent me your post after seeing the parallels in our stories, and I'm so glad she did. I'm a corp exec turning 50 next year and feel like I've missed the opportunity to have a family. Your story gives hope. I'm inspired. Not really sure where to begin with adoption journey, but love where it has the potential to end. Thank you for sharing. 132 likes. Next, another gentleman here says, Kevin Samuels called it RIP. Yes. Can we all acknowledge a man did his best, gave his last years to women? And listen, this is why, again, it is tough for me to sympathize when I know reduce 15, 20 years from these chicks, they aren't listening to shit that you have to say. In fact, I'll tell you this probably right now, the women on here who are struggling, they would still argue. We know this. Another woman responded back to that guy and says he was on point with this. Chasing the bag, independent black women is crap. Only to end up older, alone, single, mom with no covering, no man to help raise your child. To me, this is selfish. She will be in her late 60s trying to keep up with a teenager. Yeah, that's terrible. And then the emotional trauma of you dying early and going through health complications. I'm not making this up. I literally saw a TikTok of a chick saying, when your parents had you older, no one ever talks about watching them die earlier. She was in her 20s and she was already experiencing her parents like in nursing homes, which is what's going to be the case in this situation. Guys, as always, I'm curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.